So I've gotten several questions about how to create a PDF form. Well, the only easy way that I know to create a PDF form is you pay for Adobe Acrobat, but it is very expensive. So instead of that, I'm going to show you another way how you can create forms using Microsoft Word. Uh, Google Forms will do something similar to this, but a lot of people like those paper type forms. They can still print them out and they would still work. So what we're going to do is in Microsoft Word, and if you're using the 2007, 2010, 2013, or 2016 version, this method should work. Anything earlier than that, I do not believe that it will work, and I'm not sure how to do that because it's been a long time. So you're going to start by going to File, and then down near the bottom, you've got your options. What we're going to do is we're going to customize one of the ribbons and turn on something called the Developer ribbon. So we're going to choose Customize Ribbon. Over here, what's asking us to customize it, we're going to go down and choose Developer and click OK to add that. And then you will see in your menu bar, you've added the Developer ribbon. And each of these is called a ribbon. So in the Developer ribbon, you've got these controls. Now, the only controls that I'm going to concern with about doing this form are the two main ones that I've used in all the forms that I've ever created this way. You have the plain text control, which is just a simple text box. And then you've got your checkbox. Checkbox is simple. They click it, it puts an X in it. They click it again, it takes the X off. This is a text box. As you type in, it's going to fill in whatever their answer is. I prefer this then to some forms that you may have seen where a person has said, type your name here. And then they put a big long line in there and they don't print it out. They send it to you digitally, but then when you go to put your name on it, as you type it, it just pushes the line out of the way. That kind of defeats the purpose. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to type the first question, type your name. And we're going to insert a text box for that, or not a text box, but the text control that's going to allow them an area to type inside of it. So remember, wherever your cursor is where you're going to place this. So I click on it, and here's my box. Now right now you cannot edit the way the text is going to look that they type in this box, but I found a way to kind of work around that. So here's our text box. You can type these forms, you can put them in tables, wherever you want to type, just like a form, you're just entering these text controls wherever you like. Once you've got them all set up, what you're going to do is you need to restrict the formatting so it doesn't allow anybody else to make changes to this. And there's a button right here that says Restrict Editing. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to open up the Restrict Editing area. So once you're in there, skip number 1, go to number 2, Editing Restrictions. We allow them to only edit inside of a form. So if I check this box, hit the drop down, you can choose the items that you want them to allow to edit. The only thing I want them to edit is the filling in forms. And then we're going to choose yes to start enforcing the protection. That is going to lock the page except for the forms that we put in there. It's going to ask you to put in a password if you want to put a password. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I've gotten now to where I don't care if they come in and edit it, but you put a password on there, it makes sure that they have to make a legitimate effort to want to change the document. So if you don't want to put a password, just leave it blank, push OK, and now you'll see it's locked. The lock is locked. Down here it says Stop Protection. Here's our box. If you click off of it, it says click or tap here to enter text. Click inside the box, type your name, and it's that simple. Now the way I found to be able to edit the text that the person is typing into this form, I believe, is now that we've locked it, if we come back and unlock it, come back here to this text box, then change our font, size, however you want to do it, then go back and lock it again, then it will save that font style. So what I would do, in my opinion, is create one of these, protect it, unprotect it, change it how you want the answer font to look. Then you can unprotect it again. Little handle right there, copy it, click somewhere else, and just place the form boxes wherever you want just by copy and pasting. So that way what it does, it saves you from having to go back and change each of those form boxes over and over again. So there you go. And that is how you create a quote unquote simple form using Microsoft Word.